represents them well. And oh my, that'll be Al-Shaair, who's flagged for the big hit.
Nope. Don't want to see that. In the second quarter of the Texans-Jaguars game, a massive fight broke out after Texans linebacker Azeez Al-Shaair executed one of the dirtiest hits I've seen since 2017. Trevor Lawrence clearly begins to slide, and Azeez does not let up and instead hits Trevor high, resulting in a nasty concussion. Trevor's head hits off the turf, as you can see from this angle. Al-Shaair was ejected for that hit, and it's quite unforgivable. Generally, I'm in the camp of the NFL's a bit soft and overprotective of quarterbacks, but this is one of those plays that 99 out of 100 people will look at and say this has no place in the game. There will be one disturbed individual who disagrees just for the sake of disagreeing. If you can identify that person, report him to the FBI immediately, because there is something very wrong with that individual. They're the kind of batshit crazy individual who will tell you the best part of a taco is the shredded lettuce. They are to not be trusted. Do not trust them under any circumstances. And in fact, they are the shining example as to why we will never, ever have world peace. There will always be a detractor. Look, this is pretty simple. If you're defending this hit, I assume you're a Texans fan, okay? I'm gonna assume that. And just ask yourself, if this happened to CJ Stroud, would you be okay with it? Would you be yeah, I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't. Look, we rarely see quarterbacks take hits this hard, and we certainly almost never see them take shots like this while sliding. Every now and then, contact happens, of course. A defender pulls up a bit too late, but this shit was egregious. The last QB this happened to was Joe Flacco on Thursday Night Football. He was still playing for the Ravens in 2017, and Dolphins linebacker Kiko Alonso hit him while Flacco was sliding. He too suffered a concussion from that hit. Now, Flacco was hit so hard, he said, "When I came to, I imagined myself playing for the Cleveland Browns in the playoffs, but now that I'm feeling better, I see how crazy that was to consider." I think Azeez's hit is even more egregious though. Don't get me wrong, Kiko's was bad, but Alonso and Flacco were both running full speed. Yes, this is Flacco at full speed. Alonso was in a dead sprint, coming from the middle back part of the field. And there's about 3 yards between them when Flacco decides to slide. Still enough time, in my opinion, for Kiko to have pulled up there. There's a full 5 yards, though, between Trevor and Al-Shaair in a situation where it's even more obvious Trevor's going to slide. In both situations, the quarterback's teammates came to their defense. Jaguars tight end Evan Ingram and corner Jaron Jones were also ejected for shoving Al-Shaair after the play.
Oh my goodness.
Which escalated the situation to an all-out brawl. And I get that the refs, by rule, had to eject them as well, but come on, man. After a hit like that, they should be given a medal. Maybe some leftover turkey legs from the Thanksgiving games. You can't allow a man to take your quarterback out of the game with a cheap shot. More importantly, you kicked out 2 Jags to just 1 Texan. In this entire mess, you disproportionately punished the victims. What's really unfortunate, though, is Trevor Lawrence just battled back from a shoulder injury, busting his ass to get back and play for his team to get into this game. And now he has to go through the process of healing from a concussion. I really hope Trevor Lawrence is okay. He did not deserve this hit. Thanks for watching That's Good Sports. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. We crossed 665,000 subs. We are on a mission to hit 700,000 before the end of the season. If you love football, come on, subscribe.